The Nisha sniper coming out. He's played this before. He certainly is no slouch on his snipers. Laning stage is, like I said, extremely good. And sniper versus queen. That is not a good matchup for queen. I'm worried here.
We'll be able to just back off.
Yeah, so far I have to say Bryle is laning it really well, but this matchup is really difficult. It only gets harder as well. He's done a good job until now, but it's getting more difficult.
Bottom lane, there it is. There is our first blood. It's Puppey who'll get it. We'll end up most likely falling for this because Moon just gives him a couple taps. But they will end up losing that Visage. And this will, of course, give the opportunity for this rotation to the mid lane. So a little bit of a bottle refill for Bryle, trying to make something good out of that death. But it does make it difficult for Saberlight now, because he said this is a very potent lane. And so because the Earthshaker went to the mid lane, Secret realizing that they can make the play on Saberlight bottom.
Yeah,
See a bit of better CS over on Nisha, obviously, for the sniper. 36 and 22, and only 19 and 7 on Bryle. So it looks like he is going to
He's joining bottom. He can't lane mid.
He's got the double damage. Sees Rezo. Open up with that Shadow Strike's gonna try to break away here using that hammer. A lot of slows coming into play. Still holding onto that Sonic Wave. Uses Scream. Sonic Wave. They'll get a kill on Rezo.
He had to make
Puppey,
this
though.
move, but
Moon
sniper.
Meander is just dead. Just a couple plinks coming in here from Nisha. Saberlight's like, no, not again. Hasn't even hit his 6 yet.
And Nisha comes in and gets the rotation here. Doesn't get the kill though. Puppey gets the last hit on that one. He's sitting at 3 kills, 2 deaths and 2 assists right now. But Nisha is gonna take the farm bottom. And that means
there's the
Dawnbreaker.
Dawnbreaker. Beautiful opening onto Tomato. They will punish him very, very heavily. I like this play here coming up from the side of Secret. They smoke up and they're rotating with Puppey and Nisha. They're on the hunt and they're going to be able to find Bryle. They just immediately jump on. They're even going to use the Solar Guardian just to make sure that they clean up. But that is going to move all of their heroes from the side of Secret other than Crystallis down to this bottom area. So they could attempt a further invasion. In fact, Tomato, they need to be careful because it's just right around the corner, not even hidden. We'll end up using the Gust to run away, but this invasion coming out from Secret, the moves across the map.
Yeah. Secret should really make a move to play bottom. Look at their observer wards in that area. It's absolutely nuts. This area is where I think Secret should move at least 4 or 5 heroes down here to take over it.
Looks like they're on the way. I think the Shadow Fiend is just, farming and making their way down. But Bryle again getting caught by Zayas. Nisha's here, just giving these couple little plinks. Not going to be able to quite finish off Bryle, though. Oh, the Wild Wing coming into play again over onto Nisha. Go for the Echo Slam. And they'll be able to follow up with a Sonic Wave. Finally getting the kill on Sniper.
I wonder if Rezo misclicked there or something. It looked like he used his Q towards the wrong direction. I think he's just a little bit too underfarmed to really be any form of foundation necessarily for his team. Oh, spike.
Oh, the jump over! They've got Tomato in their sights. And there's so much damage. The Force, though, might be able to keep him alive a little bit longer. The Sonic Wave knocking people back. Bit of a nuke over onto Rezo. Gonna try to put some more damage on Tomato, but he's still alive. It looks like Bryle might have gotten left behind, though, as they just stun lock. The follow-up, though, from the multi-shot to be able to take down Rezo, even though they end up losing Bryle. The Birds now trying to save themselves. It's gonna prove a bit difficult, as there is one
Zayas
left.
just over and over. Such a high-impact player on this Nyx.
Sitting low. They do have a sentry ward down, so if he gets a little too close, and we do get the spike Carapace. Follow up with Resolution, jumping in the assassinate on Tomato. Hand of God comes out, but they're still able to get that kill. As Saberlight gets left behind, that Wraith Pack not going to be able to do quite enough. They also hunt down his birds and will force Dooku to teleport away. Apno getting dropped in the mid lane. I don't know, this is looking hard. Okay, they're gonna get the jump over onto Nisha. He does have the Aegis, though, so they're gonna have to kill him twice. As Bryle, again, whacking away over here onto the Sniper. They kill him once. Can they get him a second time? They'll place the Centaur over in the area. Beautiful play by Zayas, though, opening up immediately onto Moon Meander, onto Tomato, but it's still looking a little bit scary here for Nisha as he tries to get out with the Hurricane Pike, sitting on almost no HP, but they'll be able to follow up after the kill. They'll kill off Bryle. They've got the BKB on Tomato. He's gonna try to man fight against Crystallis over here. They know that he doesn't have the ultimate. As again, Moon Meander, though, caught in just the clutches of 4. Multi-shot coming through, has to be careful though. You still have the Nyx Assassin, there's the BKB from Rezo Starbreaker over onto Tomato, trying to lock him down, they have it. Saberlight joining into the fight, immediately you see that Spike Carapace, they just start farming these birds though. This is looking really bad for TSM.
One already dead, and the second one might go down as well. They want to try and protect it, but they can't really.
No, they just have too many ways of being able to lock him down. Oh, the jump forward from Zayas with a nice impale. The follow-up is here from the side of Secret. They just have no mercy this game.
Risky, and Nyx right now though is looking for where the rest of TSM are. He will run into and find Saberlight, so no stays farming jungle over here. Also sees the Queen on bottom lane, could be a big pick. She will nuke on the creep wave, so maybe he wants to set up a spike on that.
Look at the TPs, they want this bad. And there it is, the opening, the impale. Puppey with the frostbite. Gonna use the ultimate. Brow's trying to just finish off Zayas. You should be able to get enough clicks off because he uses the BKB, so a good response. But now, is he gonna be able to teleport out in time? Ooh, very close here. From Rezo trying to find the opening. Looking forward though from Moon Meander. Sees himself Puppey and Tomato joining into the fight. BKB gets used from Crystallis, but the BKB is already here on Tomato. We'll be able to get the kill on Moon Meander. And Tomato, he just barely is able to finish off over here. Throws out the guts, but not gonna be able to run away because Nisha just has too much range on this back line.
Fantastic fight still for TSM though. I mean, you're losing your Drow Ranger, but getting these kills, especially when you're this far behind. They're 16,000 gold behind right now. This has to feel really good for them that they managed to get this 1-by-1 engagement there. Reminder for us observers here, so we can remember where we're going.
Yeah,
but Secret seem pretty ready though. They don't see anyone on the lanes, and look at their positioning. Look for smoke reveals.
Nice fissure, jump forward immediately. Can they blow him up fast enough though? Rezo, it's going to be able to get the kill, but over here Zayas is going to get left behind. These BKBs coming in handy now. They need to close the gap over onto Nisha. Crystallis though, waiting patiently, gets off the Requiem, turns back around over onto Saberlight. They'll be able to get that kill. Still trying to put enough damage over to Nisha, but they can't quite close the gap as they're going to end up losing Moon Meander. And now Dubu. These clicks, they hurt so much as the Revenge of Zayas. He bought back to be a part of this.
All hopes are on Moon Meander right now. He's literally the only one who can turn this game around, is if he finds a huge echo somehow, but that requires Secret to get forced into a bad position.
They've been splitting up so perfectly. They're very quick at their reactions. Okay, alright. They're taking a lot of damage. The Fissure landing over to Nisha. Again, still has the Aegis though, not who they want to jump on. Get the Gust, but look at this range. Forced to use the mech. They just can't get close enough to Nisha. Dude just crumbles. They've got Zayas over here. He's got the Ags. They jump onto the back line. Varl trying to click away over at Puppey. They do get the Aegis Rezo. A little bit deep here. Hand of God does get used. These clicks looking pretty good. As now they'll turn their attention. But the follow-up immediately from Zayas, from Crystallis. They'll turn right back. A beautiful ultimate coming out from Crystallis. They'll clean up 3 heroes.
That's the Arcane Blink, and that's the GG. They call it. First game here between Secret and TSM. Secret with an absolutely dominant performance. Looking in control and very calm and calculated here.
No,
but
go for the Morph.
They're gonna run Morph. Okay. Morph did make his way all the way to the last pick here. A hero that has pretty good success overall in the last few weeks. And it's gonna be Tomato playing up on that. Nisha is taking the SF, so he's gonna be going mid against Brile on his sniper. Happening here. Moon Meander tanking the hate here. He's gonna stay alive. Has a Fairy Fire. But just use your support to take some of the harass off of you and try to get to level 2. Once he has level 2, that insatiable hunger can allow him to get some HP back.
Harass is very real. Just gonna jump onto the back lines. Looks like they're still gonna get the first blood on Saberlight. This Moon was poking away at Puppey. Has to be careful. This lane is just too strong. They're gonna be able to close the gap here. That's gonna be a double kill now for Crystallis. A great start to this lane and a disaster for TSM. Oh, they're hunting. They do have a sentry in place though. We'll immediately see, but again, this Spike Carapace, nice impale, arrow comes in. Honestly, Crystallis doesn't even need to be here, but they might as well, you know, rotate to the top part of the jungle for a little bit. Ice is gonna teleport back down to bottom.
I wanna try and get the Morphling. They have not killed Morphling a single time this game yet. Waveform's in.
Yeah, immediately followed up the impale is gonna be this time Crystallis joining into the fight, landing the stun. This time, this kill belongs to this Dawnbreaker.
They're pretty much just playing on like Dawnbreaker cooldown, right? Like in 2 minutes, meet same place, same thing, you know?
I think he's gonna want to go for that Frostbite cast range. Just does get jumped on here in the middle lane, so they won't be able to get themselves a little pick off.
Yeah, first kill, TSM. Welcome into the game, finally. Moon
Oh
Meander.
god, it is their first kill. Oh.
It is 16 minutes in. That's a very late first blood for them. Their own first blood, that is.
Solace, bottom lane, seeing an opening, doesn't have that Solar Guard. We'll see the TP coming out from Zayats, but they just do too much damage onto Crystallis. They still see Zayats, they've got the dust, gonna go for a bit of a dive here as they get boundless. Okay, we'll be able to stun, but look at these body blocks coming out from the spiders. Spiders were hungry,
wonderful.
they wanted a bug for dinner.
That's beautiful. They didn't get a kill for a very long time, but they get 3 in a row. Quick succession there. The haste rune on Bryle made all the difference. Able to chase in there, and now that could be tier 2 tower falling. I think they will be fine though with Glyph.
They have pressure down on him.
205 CS minutes 1750. So yeah, he's flying ahead in the farm.
Moon jumping down. Finds himself Puppey, uses that, oh god, they just blow up Puppey immediately. As now Hand of God gets used, leap away from Resolution. They're chasing, also drop the Wukong's command. Looks like they're going to be able to walk away, but not Resolution. And Bryle, with nice positioning, will be able to finish off Zayats as they walk right into this pit.
Fantastic confidence there. They just go in, and I also like how Timado was able to solo kill off the Mirana there as she kept leaping away. She cannot get away from Morphling. He has equal amount of leaps and he also has waveform. So he chases down. He tried to TP out on Mirana, but he gets arrowed by the Morphling.
They have pressure down on him.
205 CS minutes 1750. So yeah, he's flying ahead in the farm.
Moon jumping down. Finds himself Puppey, uses that, oh god, they just blow up Puppey immediately. As now Hand of God gets used, leap away from Resolution. They're chasing, also drop the Wukong's command. Looks like they're going to be able to walk away, but not Resolution. And Bryle, with nice positioning, will be able to finish off Zayats as they walk right into this pit.
Fantastic confidence there. They just go in, and I also like how Timado was able to solo kill off the Mirana there as she kept leaping away. She cannot get away from Morphling. He has equal amount of leaps and he also has waveform. So he chases down. He tried to TP out on Mirana, but he gets arrowed by the Morphling and TP cancelled.
Timado? Timado just trying to fight here and follow up from Saberlight, the Boundless. Gonna follow here in with the Solar Guardian. They're gonna try to go and punish, and they will be able to turn it back around. Saberlight, Moon Meander looking like he's gonna be the next one to fall. There's Bryle. He's trying to run away from Zayas, but they have the Impale. The follow-up is here. The lockdown is definitely nicely looking. Nisha trying to get some of these hits in too, so they'll end up losing 3. Just a little bit of an overextension. And they are hugging the sentry pretty tightly on the side of TSM. They realize that they do have to be careful. Although Nisha just walks up to Dubu, gets a nice little stun. They'll be able to follow up the Boundless over onto Crystal's. Not going to be able to quite follow up with that hammer. Dodging away a little bit of that damage. Moon, though, is just going to get tapped down. But they do manage to find the kill on Nisha. And now Timado getting a couple clicks. Chase after here. Again, the arrow coming through over onto Saberlight. He's going to try to just dodge away. He cannot do it. Crystallis will get the double kill.
He has the gem. They want him
They're
so badly.
still chasing after Zayats here. Yeah, they want this. Despite Carapace, though, is using that courier, trying to keep tabs, but not going to be able to go and get that kill.
Sometimes you're the sacrificial person. Bottom,
Nice
Dawnbreaker
jump
ulti.
again. We've seen this happen before. Oh, Hand of God gets used, trying to keep Saberlight alive, and he's actually too tanky for them to burst down. Follow up here on Crystallis. They've used the dust. They have this vision.
The arrow.
Trying to get into position, but they just can't do it because Rezo already waiting. Puppey joining in. Throws down Nova over onto Bryle. We'll hold him into place, Rezo. Okay, the follow up here from Zayas. They've been trying to kill Saberlight. They'll find it finally, and now Bryle's going to get taken out as well. Triple kill now for this Resolution Mirana.
What a beautiful arrow at the start there, and what a catch by Puppey as well, going deeper to chase even more with the Ether Lens catching out the sniper. But that arrow, when the monkey was jumping in, was really beautiful.
Try to slow down this push a little bit, but arrow landing over onto Saberlight again. The Boundless onto Resolution. The waveform forward. Timado, he's just going to blow him up. Throw the hammer out. Oh, the spike. The Carapace, when Timado steals it, they realize the value of this. Puppey trying to run away here. Do they have anything to cancel it out? Yes, they do, so they'll end up losing the Crystal Maiden. Jumping back onto the back lines, they find Bryle with that Solar Guardian, so a little bit of misdirection as they're gonna try to follow Team Secret. Moon Meander with the tree dance, finding himself Zayat. Zayat's already clicking that spike carapace. The Boundless comes through. The follow-up, can they kill off Nisha a second time? It looks like they'll finally be able to do it.
Getting some good kills here over on the side of TSM. They were really far behind, so any form of fight where they manage to kill off Nisha is gonna be good. He has to be able to commit with this team, and if the team is faster than him at getting out because it's a losing fight, then all he has to do is really the Hurricane Pike. Hurricane Pike and Blink is all he has to try and reposition.
Anchor Warrior does end up hitting against Shadowfiend, but Tomato now getting locked down. He's Hand of God. Tries to go for that little bit of a dodge with the Manta. They have a lot of damage, but he's able to waveform out. Turns himself into the Dawnbreaker, uses the Celestial Hammer, and will survive. Now there's the Gleipnir though for the Marauder. Rezo, he wants it. They have their eyes on Tomato. They'll be able to get the kill off Dubu on top of that, and just be able to finally close the gap on their prey.
But for now, it looks like they're going towards the top area. Roche is going to spawn in 1 minute from now.
Rezo has the gem. They would like to get their hands on that. Yeah, the Boundless, the Silence, the follow-up, Gleipnir, Zayat, though, jumping forward with that Spike Carapace yet again. Beautiful setup. Bryle is not looking like he's going to be too healthy here. They're chasing after him. You can see Nisha, though, getting clicked away by Tomato. Waves towards forward. They've managed to get rid of Nisha. They end up taking out Bryle, and this Wukong's command does separate the fight a bit. They'll finish all Zayats. They'll chase after Puppey. Puppey's buying a little bit more time for the Ghost Scepter, but it's a triple kill now for Tomato. Waveforming forward. Can't quite get his hands on anyone else, but they'll take this top tower, and they've got themselves a couple very nice kills. Make it time. TSM,
yeah, they just have to back out.
They ping out. There's someone here. They'll play around the wards. Now Zayats is over. Thanks to the wards that they've placed. Puppey wandering over. They're trying to make a play here. Open with the Boundless. Silence. The follow-up though. Alright, Puppey's just absolutely toast, but it looks like Saberlight might be the next one. Gets pushed forward. End up losing Saberlight. The buyback on Puppey. As now TSM finding Zayats on the back line. Will be able to clean up another support.
No, still not over.
Nisha? Nisha, they see you! Making the moves over onto Tomato, seeing what they can do. But again, this Hand of God coming in clutch in the distance that Bryle's able to sit back from. Doing so much as they're able to go and pop the Aegis. It's going to be coming up a second time. Are they going to be able to line up? Waiting patiently. He goes forward, though. Has the BKB. Requiem of Souls will go off, just pushing them back. Moonmeander, though, rejoining here. They don't have the BKB anymore. Bryle trying to fight. Crystal's not going to be able to do it. As now Tomato and... oh, my screen has frozen. Sorry about that, guys. There's a Boundless, though. Yep. Over here, Puppey does get evaporated by Tomato. Leap forward, though. We'll end up losing Dubu. So Tomato's still alive. Is getting chased by Crystallis, by Resolution. Turns himself into the Shadow Fiend. Just managed to go and get that arrow into place. Nisha. Still hidden over here. It does have that smoke. Oh, it breaks immediately. Someone's here. Don't see exactly who, though. All right. Blink away immediately from Nisha. He is separated from the rest of the team. It's very dangerous. Zayats, though, opening, finding a nice stun. The follow-up over onto Zayats, though, and then in comes Crystal. He blows up Dubu. Not going to be able to skip the save. Now Moon Meander to fall. Zayats over on the back line here, next down, and the Saberlight getting clicked away by Nisha. Tomato getting frostbitten. There's the BKB and Nisha, but again, waveform comes out from Tomato. He's going to try to make his way forward, tries to leap, has himself that Mirana change here. The chase is on, though. They really want this.
Oh my god, so fast. He's just getting out of here. Yeah, TSM have to know. Yeah, they have to know that the smoke is coming. They should definitely play more together now and try and hold.
Tomato, the opening immediately. Hand of God's gonna get used. They're gonna try to keep Tomato alive, but they just cannot do it fast enough. He's down for 88. The chase is on. The damage is being put over onto Bryle. They'll follow up with the kill. Resolution chasing out after Saberlight. Crystallis turns his attention, and that is yet another. The only one alive after all is said and done is Dubu on this Chen, and this Roche with the cheese with the refresher shard is handily going over to the side of Secret.
Yeah, they're not messing around.
Go tier 4s.
Everybody up now in 8 seconds here from TSM, but they are gonna lose their racks. Megas are gonna be up for Team Secret.
This will get popped. Still holding on to the refresher shard on the Shadow Fiend for once that ages, or if that ages. I guess is the big thing, if it ever ends up, you know, getting popped, as they just blow up Bryle. He is a non-factor. So it's looking scary. Tomato doing everything he can. Saberlight ends up getting stunned by Crystallis. Tomato turning over. They got the Scotty. They're trying to put as much damage as they can over onto Crystallis. It goes, does eat the cheese. They have a lot of damage, but now it's Tomato versus the world. Okay, does manage to get the kill. There's a couple leap charges coming out from Tomato as he turns, but the Frostbite coming into play, following up over onto Moon Meander. They end up calling the GG. TSM, they put up one hell of a fight, but at the end of the day, it is just going to be Secret who dominate this series 2-0.